Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, my small YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you some changes I made to my planner that I showed you in a previous video. This is my planner and I started to use it, and I had some things I wanted to change in it, so today I'm going to do that, and I'm filming some small parts of it so you can see how I'm making the things. I'm sorry to say I'm going to hold my phone with my hands, so the photos is not going to be the most greatest ones, but I hope you have you can oversee that. So this is a divider I made, and although the divider is very nice and I like the look of it, it's so big, so it's I can't see the days behind it, and that's annoying to me. So I wanted to do a new one, a see-through one, and this is the one I made instead. And I'm going to show you how I made this one. You can see the difference. It's much more clear and easy to see through. So I'm just going to show you how I made that. So here it is. So I already done some parts of the divider here. I did some die cuts, a butterfly, and I die cut hearts, and I die cut this floral thing here. And then I went to my computer, and online you can get photos that's for pictures of a ruler, and they are accurate in their measurements. So you can print a ruler on paper or whatever you want, and you can laminate it and you can use it as a ruler. So I did that, and I printed it on vellum. Then I played around a bit with how I wanted the design, and this is what I came up with, and I'm quite happy with it. So now it's just going through the laminator. And I'm sorry about the mess on my workstation. It's very messy. I know I'm not the only one with a messy workstation. So now it's finished, and I'm just putting the laminator away, and I'm going to show you how it looks and how it looks in my planner also. And then I'm going to measure it out to see how wide I'm going to need it to be. And the hinges in my planner, as you can see, is very small. So for the paper to fit, I have to cut some part of the paper away between the holes and the side of the paper. So just cuts a few millimeters away. And that's something I have to think about when I measure this one up. So I've punched holes in the paper, and I'm just laying it over to see where I need to cut my plastic for my holes to be in the right place when I punch the holes. And then I'm going to cut some part away of the plastic between the holes and the side of the paper. So this is my ruler cutter. I don't know the name for it in English, but this is the one I use. And now I'm showing you how I know where to punch my holes. I use the paper and I fold it in the middle, so I can use the paper to see where the middle of the ruler is, or ruler divider. So that's how I knew where to put my holes. And now I'm going to take some part of it away so I can fit the ruler more nicely in my planner. Then I took a scissor and I cut small parts of the plastic away between the holes and the side of the plastic, so you can put it in your planner easily. So now I'm just testing it out. I'm very happy with the results, how it turned out. I think it looks great, and it's exactly what I wanted. When I'm closing the hinges, I need to be very careful because it's easy to get some parts of my skin between the hinges, but it's just something you have to think about. So, as I said, I think it looks great. It's exactly how I wanted it to be. And, well, I'm happy with the result. The second thing I did today was fixing my backside of the planner. I did some pockets instead of this black boring thing here. So I'm going to take you along with me when I do that as well. So the first thing I did was taking this wish list away. It has some flaws in it and I'm not going to keep it, so away it goes. And then I took some plastic and I tried if the double-sided tape I wanted to use was working. So this is the double-sided tape. I think you call it Be Creative tape in USA. And that's the strongest double-sided tape I am having, and I think it's going to work. I have to push some to take it away, and that's good. Then I try out the paper that I want to use. I'm using the Timekeeper again. So I'm in the theme of my planner, my vintage theme. And I'm just looking and I'm thinking it would be nice to have some nice border at the pocket. So I'm going to use my border punch to make a nice border. This punch you can make a border or you can make some sort of strip with a flower theme in it. So I'm using a border just to put it in there and punch. So looking at the finished result, I think the border isn't showing as well as I would want it to be. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fix that. I'm deciding that I'm going to use my distress ink and just make the border a bit darker so that it will show up more. And I'm using distress ink and I have this finger thing that I put on the finger sponge, and then you just take it along the edge of the paper and then you get the distressed edge. And then this is a corner punch to make the round corners. And I want to show you guys, if you're not used to laminating, that where it's a difference where you can cut if it's going to hold better or if it's not going to hold so good. So when you laminate, it's going to be a bit of air between the paper and the plastic. And if you cut inside that air pocket or in the paper, it's going to easily fringe, or what do you call it? It's going to split. You can see I'm showing you how it split the paper and the plastic. The paper is not so strong as the plastic is, but if you cut outside that air pocket in the plastic that's just fused together, then it's going to hold so much better. And because the plastic, that's very strong and it's not going to split apart. So that's a tip you want to think about when you cut your laminated sheets. So, moving along, I'm going to sew the pockets together, and I'm going to make some, you can see here, if you see the rubber band. So I'm just going to take some part out from the paper when I've sewed it together. And this is the finished one. I used my sewing machine. It's it's strong enough so you can sew right through the plastic and the paper with no problem. And this is how it looks. I'm just trying it out right now and see if it fits, and I'm hoping for the best. I used lots of Be Creative tape to adhere it to the backside, and I was a bit worried that a seam would put some air between the plastics, so I put some extra tape on the seam, so hopefully it would hold together. And now I adhere it to the backside and using my bone folder to press it down firmly, and it feels like it's going to stick really good. So this is the finished result of the planner, and I'm really liking it. I think it looks really great, and I like the whole vintage theme of the planner, and I'm really pleased with it. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I did, and I hope I inspired you to try to do your own changes to your planner or notebooks or other things you have, and perhaps you can use some of the things I made and turn it into your own things, what you would like to do that fits in your life. So I'm going to enjoy my planner, and I'm going to enjoy using it, and perhaps I do some other change to it, and perhaps I will film it also. So I hope you have a nice day, and just take care of yourself, and hopefully we see each other some other time. Bye.